Okay, so I'm going to tell you now about my most dangerous mistake. I was flying backwards and forwards to Turkey, teaching a guy to dive and doing some guided diving with him. The situation was that I would fly out on a Monday, dive them all week, fly back on a Friday, have the weekend at home, fly back out on the Monday. My rebreather was being assembled and disassembled here in the UK and cleaned in between each week of diving by Will, my dive kit monkey, and we got everything disassembled on the Saturday morning, cleaned everything, reassembled it all, and I told Will, look, make sure everything's ready to go, because the moment I land in Turkey, I want the cylinders gassed up, everything ready, I want to get straight in the water. We'd had a previous discussion a week earlier about scrubbers, that I'd had some scrubbers shipped to Turkey so that they would arrive in time for this next week's diving. I kind of got on the plane. I was that kind of ready to dive when I get there. Their customer was so focused on diving that I actually got in my wetsuit on the aircraft. And so as soon as we landed, straight to the boat, on the boat and into the water. I grabbed my rebreather out of its crate, which was fully assembled, gassed up, ready to go. Put the rebreather on my back and tried to descend. I actually found it quite difficult to get down at the time, which I didn't notice as being a problem, but I kind of swam down and head first and kind of got myself chasing after the guy I was diving with. During the descent phase, I started to get a really kind of sense of perceptual narrowing and difficulty breathing. I worked out pretty quickly that I was having a CO2 hit. Bailed out to the BOV on the Poseidon rebreather and then to offboard. Once offboard, I went, caught hold of everybody, we boarded the dive and came to the surface. Transpires that Will and me had kind of had a bit of a miscommunication, that even though I was collecting new scrubbers in Turkey, I still would have liked him to have fitted a scrubber inside my rebreather for that particular diving session. So the reason I couldn't descend, it was because of 2.5 kilos of softener lime too light. Real bad mistake. Could have gone incredibly wrong. Luckily enough, I managed to notice it and deal with the problem in a suitable manner. But at the time, I was really angry with myself for not checking.